Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to interrupt your programming, but we have a very important live debate this evening. We have 4 individuals very passionate about their favorite Christmas movie. So, with no further ado, let me introduce you to our movie advocates. Our first movie advocate is John McSteelson. Our second movie advocate for the evening is Beth Garland-Joy. We also have Whitney Grinchley and Ella Twinklebuddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a world where the holidays are filled not just with warmth and cheer, but with a mischievous spirit that resonates with the heart of the season. Enter Christmas Vacation, a timeless gem that embodies the essence of Christmas in all its chaotic glory. This movie isn't just about Clark Griswold's pursuit of the perfect family Christmas. It's a relatable tale of the highs and lows that come with the festive season. It encapsulates the humor, the unexpected mishaps, and the true meaning of togetherness that defines this special time of year. With its iconic moments of holiday decorating gone haywire, relatives overstaying their welcome, and Clark's unrelenting determination to make everything perfect, Christmas Vacation strikes a chord with audiences year after year. It's a hilarious reminder that amidst the chaos, the heart of Christmas lies in the love and laughter shared with those we hold dear. So, in a world of countless holiday films, Christmas Vacation stands tall as a classic that captures the roller coaster of emotions that make Christmas the most wonderful time of the year. It's not just a movie. It's a tradition, a reminder to embrace the imperfections and cherish the moments that truly make this the best time of the year. Thank you, ChatGPT.
I'm going to tell you about the movie Elf and its deep, deep resonance with trauma and mental health responsiveness. You have an abandoned child left to fend for himself in an orphanage, crying day and night until his great savior, Santa, comes to rescue him from that anguish, only to be thrown back into that torment by childhood bullies in the elf universe. Then he goes to seek out his real family, again denied access to the love and care that he needs. His own father has to be forced into a DNA test in order to provide him with the love that he needs. While all around him you see mental anguish, despair, and depression. Everyone has lost the Christmas spirit, and yet Buddy is able to be resilient, persevere, pull himself up by his elf bootstraps, and still bring back the heart and soul and spirit of Christmas. It's a story of deep woe, life regrets, mistakes made, lessons learned, inclusivity, and in the end, Buddy the Elf is the savior of Christmas spirit.
I am here to defend what we all know is the greatest holiday movie of all time, The Grinch from 2018. The 2018 version of The Grinch brings a fresh perspective to a beloved classic. It's a heartwarming tale that beautifully portrays the Grinch's transformation from a cynical loner to someone who discovers the true meaning of Christmas: love, compassion, and the joy of togetherness. This adaptation modernizes the story with stunning animation and vibrant visuals and just a touch of humor that appeals to both kids and adults. The genius Benedict Cumberbatch's voice acting adds a depth to the Grinch's character, making his journey towards understanding the spirit of the season all the more compelling. Moreover, the film's message resonates beyond Christmas, emphasizing the importance of kindness and community. It's a feel-good movie that captures the essence of Dr. Seuss's timeless tale, all while delivering a heartwarming and entertaining experience for audiences of all ages.
Ladies and gentlemen, across the globe watching this right now, you just witnessed 3 very impassioned speeches about some meh Christmas movies. But I will tell you, with only 2 words, the greatest Christmas movie to have ever existed in the history of mankind, from before to the end, in all times, in all places. 2 words, all needed: Die Hard. I yield my time.
For our first question tonight, we have, why do you believe that your chosen movie captures the true spirit of the holiday season better than the others? Let's go to John on this question first.
Well, Jimmy, can I call you Jimmy?
That would be all right.
Well, but your name is Frank, so man up. Listen, Die Hard is the quintessential Christmas movie, not only because it's good versus evil, which of course we all know Christmas is all about. It's not only the redemption of a man and his love for his wife, estranged of course, but it's also about explosions. And we all know explosions make Christmas happen.
Have you lost your mind? It's a Christmas movie because there's a Christmas tree and something goes boom.
I don't believe there's any Christmas trees, but it happens on Christmas Eve, which I can say right now, there's a small section of yours in Christmas Eve. There's literally a heist on Christmas Eve. Guess what? Who did that first? We did. Thank you very much, Die Hard. Thank you very much. And then yours, it just sort of like ends on Christmas Eve. No. It barely registers on Christmas Eve. It's set entirely on Christmas Eve for me.
By your logic, a horror film on Christmas Eve is a Christmas movie, a Christmas classic.
It might as well be, yeah.
Do you understand the emotional trauma triggers contained in the movie Die Hard that last with children for a lifetime? If they see that violence, it might bring up past memories, it might bring up past nightmares and scar them for the rest of their lives. You're destroying Christmas and Christmas of the future with your trauma triggers.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Thank you, John, and we have some opposing views there, which brings us to our next question. So, Beth, can you highlight a specific scene or a moment from your chosen film that encapsulates the essence of Christmas, and how did it resonate with audiences?
All I have to say, Jimmy?
Frank.
All I have to say is, Merry Christmas. Full.
Do you understand how many microaggressions are present just in that one simple short scene? You can see his legs. He is spraying poop that is making people with irritable bowel syndrome feel very violated and oppressed upon. He is exposing them and all of their dirty secrets that they've kept in that trailer and spraying them all over the neighborhood. Trauma, trauma, trauma!
I just want to say, you're spraying microaggressions everywhere. Jeez.
I just want to say, Die Hard doesn't have poop.
Moving along, so that we don't run out of time. Whitney, discuss the character development in your selected film and how these characters contribute to the overall impact of the movie as a Christmas favorite.
Well, the Grinch was a poor, abandoned, sweet little boy who was just devastated that he never had a family or anyone to experience true Christmas, and he saw it all from the outside. And it was because of this that he grew to hate it, because he didn't understand it. And a little girl, a sweet, angelic little girl, took him under her wing and she made him love and see that there's good in the world and that he can truly be a part of it.
Said the person who stole the Who hash? The last Who roast beast?
That was before.
Thievery!
That was before
Thievery!
his character developed.
John McClane was already developed. He came out of the womb.
He was developed as a sociopath.
No, he's a NYPD officer. We salute the blue.
That argument was 3 sizes too small.
I'm sorry, your person was what, a demented man who went and kidnapped somebody on Christmas Eve?
No, what? No, I think you're very confused about National Lampoon. Oh wait, he did go kidnap them. He was generous. Get yourself something real nice, Clark.
But also, he's giving a bad stereotype to people from Kansas, and I don't know anyone from Kansas, but I have a feeling that people from Kansas would probably be offended by Cousin Eddie's inappropriate.
Christmas is offended by you in Die Hard. That doesn't even sound like Christmas.
Besides,
Nakatomi Plaza is the greatest location ever put to film. I'm gonna sing it. Nakatomi Plaza, perfection. Perfection. Also, there was a helicopter that exploded on top of the building. I mean, how much fun is that? Right, kids? Right, kids?
I can't hear you.
Explosion.
I don't speak ridiculous.
I don't understand how anyone with any sort of PTSD is ever supposed to watch that movie without needing years and years of cognitive behavioral therapy.
There was blood. There was weaponry.
I'm sorry. Now let's think.
Ella Twinklebuddy, how does your chosen Christmas movie reflect or challenge traditional holiday themes, and what makes it relevant to both contemporary and nostalgic audiences?
I feel as though I covered that in my synopsis. This is a film about trauma responsiveness and mental health. It is very modern and relevant for these times. We're looking at a child with a challenging background using grit and perseverance and resilience to overcome those things. Even once do you see someone buying off children with gifts or bribing them for good behavior? No, we're intrinsically motivated to bring good to the world. And it has Zooey Deschanel.
So you're saying they're greedy little gift monsters?
Always.
Counterpoint, on IMDb, The Grinch has a 6.4 rating, Christmas Vacation 7.5, Elf 7.1, Die Hard 8.2 for context. The greatest movie of all time, the greatest movie of all time, Shawshank Redemption 9.3. We're just 1.1.
Are we talking about Shawshank Redemption now?
Fake news.
Talking about better rated movies. Better rated movies.
Cite a relevant source.
Yeah.
IMDb.
No.
Perhaps something from the Atlantic.
Okay. Question for all of our movie lovers. If you had to convince someone who has never seen your chosen movie that they needed to watch it, what key aspect would you emphasize to make a compelling case?
Mine has a dog.
So does Air Bud, but that means nothing.
Mine has a fried cat.
So does my lunch. That means nothing. Mine has the incomparable premiere on film of Mr. Alan Rickman, the greatest villain of all time.
Hold on.
Hans Gruber! Hans Gruber!
There are no villains in Christmas.
Oh,
The Grinch is a villain of Christmas.
The Grinch. He found peace and joy.
If he hadn't been a villain first!
We're talking about promoting Christmas. And here we have, I must stop Christmas from coming, but how?
He changed his heart. The little girl changed his heart. That's what we're supposed to do.
In the last 15 minutes of the movie.
Only to avoid appropriate consequences for his thievery and actions. It's basically a plea bargain that got him off scot-free.
And he
I see no evidence that he's truly changed.
He apologized for his sins.
One Christmas dinner does not make a changed man. He's going to need years of cognitive behavioral therapy. Argument.
You know,
This
this
whole
Christmas
entire
in other
conversation.
countries,
I feel
specifically
violated and
Germany.
traumatized.
Violence? What does that have to do with explaining?
I don't want to cope with this. I won't be able to sleep.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
That could work.
I like that new Kermit.
Yes.
Crockett.
Yeah, that makes sense now. That makes sense.
Good movie.
Well, truly, Victor has perhaps found the best Christmas movie of all. And on that note of agreement, surprisingly, we bid you farewell and a Merry Christmas.